Hello, welcome back. This is Ronawa Chaudhary. You are live on my YouTube channel, arunfoot. It's another Indian Super League watch-along on this platform. It's the Kerala Blasters versus Punjab FC, two teams who on the last match day played out a draw. And for the Blasters, after their first point with the late Mohamed Adsal goal, the hope will be today to finally win their first game of the season with Punjab FC. Yeah, for them, they played nicely, but the results haven't been too good. So that will be, let's see. So that's an interesting one. Deccan Charles says, who will win from worst two teams of the years? Why are we talking about the two worst two teams of the years? It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one where I wouldn't be able to pick who would be my favorites for this game. In the past, the Kerala Blasters home game would always may have meant for me that I would favor the Blasters. But looking at the current situation, where they are, how they're placed, the results in the last few days, I would surely, not have that kind of a clear-cut favorite for this game. And again, Punjab have won last time around, and therefore it'll be interesting to see. But again, both the teams, the Blasters with a steady team, interestingly, 4 matches between these two and 2 wins each. And with Blasters trying to control the ball on the left side, win another throw-in. Now Cha to Kevin Yuke. Cleared by Punjab. Selkovic, Ricky loses the ball. Danish, Vibin, Aiban, Danish. And that should be a throw-in for Punjab. Fan graph of covers has gone down. Yeah, Deccan Chargers, that's gone down massively. Sadly, again, I say sadly because I always say the Kerala Blasters to me are one of the success stories of the Indian Super League. And therefore, I feel that sorry that it's gone down the way it has in the last few years. And all cleared by Arshdeep, staying in the ranks of Punjab. And that's a counter-attacking move. Ash Anwar Sheikh. Ooh, was that a handball against Kipken? And that is, I think, interesting. Does he get a red card? Oh, it's only yellow. Very, very lucky Arsh Anwar Sheikh in this situation. Outside of the box, let's see once again. Yeah, that's a handball. Isn't that a red card? Against Lumding. Or am I wrong? As far as I know, outside of the box. Danny Ramirez with the free kick. And that's way, 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 way overcooked. Am I wrong? Or is that... I'm just thinking aloud, guys. So how was the fans in Kochi? Has it increased or the same? No, it's gone down massively. And if you see, it looks empty to me. Intercepted by Punjab. And Ramirez. Ricky, Ramirez, Osuji, Epindas to now Ucha. Atsal, now Ucha. Now it's to central Ricky. Chance for Punjab to break. Mohammad Atsal is the starting striker for the Blasters. And ball goes on. Upcoming match of Intercountry was Bengals will won closed doors game, but was so that it's a police thing in Kolkata. And again, yeah, that's a clear handball. That's Ashan Vashek. I mean, sorry, that's isn't that a red card or have I missed something? Have the rules changed and I don't know about it? So therefore it's a closed door game tomorrow. Yeah, and it's Interkashi in Kolkata as well. So therefore policing and all that stuff, bit of an issue. Now crossfield looking for Sandeep, but that ball will go out for a throw in. Been quite a frantic start by both the teams. One of the ways plays it back to Veer, who's back in the lineup with Santos injured. The Brazilian centre back. Young Parmveer back. Long ball forward. Oh, that's a dangerous one. And that should be, and that's a goal for Punjab FC. Sjelkovic goes past the keeper. Samir Sjelkovic puts Punjab FC ahead. Second mistake in running out by Arsh Anwar Sheikh. And this time it's punished after 7 minutes. It's a long ball forward by Lomding. Beats Naucha. Selkovic with his chest. And Falu trying to frantically clear the ball. Can't get to it. It's the guests from Punjab ahead. Yeah, Ashan Sheikh stays away from bringing down the man because he's already on a yellow. And the guests are ahead. Goal kick for Punjab FC at the other end. Why Mohammedan Sporting and East Bengal match postponed? Because today is Eid, so therefore it was pushed to Monday. The police could not provide security, so therefore that match got postponed. Yeah, that's why the match got postponed to Monday. So Monday evening, 7:30 at the Salt Lake Stadium. And again, I'll be doing a watch along for that as well. Poor Karavasa, see if they keep playing like this season, they will get relegated for sure. Let's see, Siddharth. It is a danger. And it was evident in the first few minutes. Falu. Naucha finds Danish, but that's cleared. Yeah. And a question which needs to be asked inside of the Blasters setup is head coach David Katala. And to me, that seems to be a liability. The coach, if you listen to him, if you hear him, I don't know if he's reaching the player because, again, the Blasters aren't the best team in the league, but they're not as bad as the position says. Bijoy clears his line. Lomding. Mohammed Uwais is going to go high and long. Vibin can't control it. Osoji, and that's a counter-attacking move for Punjab. And brilliant clearance from Naucha. Sorry, from Hormipam against Sohail, but he was offside. But earlier I would have said that's a foul against Osuji. Yeah, I would not have played advantage on that one. Lucky for the Blasters to get away. Vibin. Back to Falu. Versus still can't figure out how to play. There's a missing spark of play like Noah and Luna. Yeah, Noah, Luna, maybe someone in defensive midfield. How the guy was been alive for so long just to act like this? And what is David Catala doing? He's a Spanish, damn it. We don't even have a foreign striker. Yeah, Aditya. I don't know why we suddenly. Are you a Blasters fan or what I wanted to say there? Bartomeu suspended for 3 matches, so that's another problem. Looking at the bench, Matthias Hernandez, of course, defensive player. Mauro Trujillo has had his moments. Goalkeeper change from Sachin Suresh to Ash Anwar Sheikh. Seemed to work initially, but that seems to now backfire for the Blasters. Long ball forward. Kept in by Osoji. But Palu plays it to Sandeep Singh, who again plays in that offensive position as a right attacking winger. Always forward. Oh, big mistake by Falu. Oh, careful. Falun Jaya with the mistake. And Punjab nearly pounced on it. Punjab really pressing well at the moment. Yes, Siddharth, they're pressing really, really good, Punjab, so far. The Blasters don't know what's hitting them at the moment. And reminder, guys, if you're liking this live watch along, if you are liking stuff on this channel, please like, share with others. First corner of the game in the 13th minute. Keep getting to take it. And cleared. No, headed out. Goal kick. We stand at 3,962 at the moment. Thank you very, very much. That means 38 more subscribers to reach the 4,000 mark. Again, that's the aim of the channel in the coming days. As I said, it's today the 21st. In another 10 days, we should be able to do that, right? Thanks to you always. Why number 10 of Guerrero not start the game? He gave a good start as a social last match. Good question. Again, Punjab intercept. Blasters win. Bibin. Falu. Danish. Terrible through ball. Easy for Lumding, but Lumding makes a mistake. That's maybe a chance for the Blasters. Naucha. In the position of a central striker, Naucha Singh. Moving in from his left back position. Mistake by Punjab and the first sort of attempt by the Blasters in this game. Bijoy, who, according to an article yesterday from Marcus Magulau, will get a call up to the India senior team. Oh, mistake from Punjab. Kerala Blasters intercept. Sandeep. Suhail wins it. And Suhail wins the foul. Danish Farooq not happy. Been in troubles for Hong Kong game, or you see this? So that's a little surprised by these sort of call-ups. I don't know. Let's see. Let us see what's the final list. How many players from which team is in really in there? It shows if Bijoy has to be called up, that we do have a lack of talent. And Albino is the same question: is that if Albino's called up, is then Ritik Tiwari not called up? Or is, because to me, Ritik Tiwari is the goalkeeper of the future to replace Gurpreet and potentially Amrinder, or is Amrinder left out and Ritik and Albino have been called up? Guten Abend, not come from there due to death of my. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. No, we suffered, but Good. Shonata, sad to hear my condolences. Purba Tiwari, this is place I feel. Yeah, that's a long ball forward. And Arshdeep collects ahead of Sandeep. So that I would say Tiwari because Ritik Tiwari for me is a long-term option for Team India. In my opinion. He's the younger keeper. And Purva, to me, on the line, great. We saw that yesterday. Some brilliant saves also against Interkashi. But if he has to come out, he also makes his mistakes, as we've seen earlier this season. So therefore, I rate Ritik Tiwari higher. Punjab again steal the ball. And that's a shot from Osuji. Just over. Sjelkovic again. This time, sorry, it was Ricky. And then Osuji, that wasn't far away. Just over. Lovely curl of the ball. Great shot from the striker. Gurmeet belongs to the mix, but if you've seen what Gurmeet played yesterday, too many mistakes I felt. So therefore, I think other players are ahead of Gurmeet in the pecking order. Punjab, keep the ball, win the ball. Danny Ramirez, Sandeep, very important, ahead of Suhail. Vibin keeps the ball against Danny. They lose the ball again. Osuji. Plays it across. Headed out by Homipam. Danish has to wait. Plays it back to Iban. Ivan Doling thinking about who to play. Plays it across to Hormipam. Hormipam Ruiva. Kerala Blasters nil. Oh, loss of the ball. Osuji with the chance. Osuji with the second. It's Kerala Blasters nil. Punjab FC 2. Bebe Osuji with the second from the guest from Punjab. Terrible football from the Blasters. Again, a mistake in the build-up. And Punjab punish them with a second. Hormipam plays it into Sjelkovic. And Osuji, it's not the strongest of shots. It's placed. It's not even hit properly. And it bounces awkwardly in front of Ash Anwar Sheikh. It's an outward spin. The Kerala Blasters 0. Punjab FC 2. And this looks to be potentially a fifth loss in 6 games for the Blasters. It's an uphill task now. Headed out by Bijoy. Evan Das. Blasters on the wing. Played to the other side. Can Sandeep get to it? No, it will go out. We've come so far. So just 10 days for national team match. Also U20 Women Asian Cup. It's not an invitational tournament. Qualification, na? Asian Cup is not an invitational tournament. And yeah, okay, invitational. No, it's a FIFA series. And India under 23 matches. Yes, and under 20 as well. How can it be a goal? I can't believe such a latest play by Blasters. They're just ruined. Yeah, terrible. Siddharth, terrible. And again, Hormipam, someone, who was it 2 seasons ago? I think it was 2 seasons ago where we were talking about him as a potential national team player, right? Hormipam Riva, young, talented defender. And again, consistencies was always Evindas, Vibin with a mistake this time in the build-up. Punjab counter-attacking. And it's just sad. And yeah, just fire Katala says Aditya, I was rooting for you after phone call. Yeah, but again, to me, if I have enough keepers, I would try and take one of the younger ones. And if I'm looking at the younger ones, for me, the younger ones to take clearly is Ritik Tiwari. That's the talented, most talented keeper amongst the younger lot in the Indian Super League. The Blasters trying to build up again, and this build up is very difficult because Punjab is closing down the gaps. And then, oh, that's foul from Bijoy, and that might be a yellow card. Foul against Atsal. Yeah, Bijoy Varghese, the Mallu boy with the new hairstyle. Maybe we can see the emulation of Piyavas today if they keep playing like this for the rest 70 minutes. Siddharth, I hope not. But it is possible that they could concede 2-3 more. We saw yesterday a shocking 1-4 home defeat for Northeast United against Odisha FC. And who knows, we saw yesterday Mumbai City score a sensational 1-0 win away to Mohun Bagan. Eben Das with the cross, with the free kick and the header from Sandeep, which doesn't really threaten the goal. Free kick once more. Pushing and shoving. Okay. So goes down. 22 plus minutes. Kerala Blasters 0, Punjab FC 2. And what does it do with the Indian Super League table? If it stays this way, Ashan Vashe collects the ball. Punjab FC would move into 5th position. Okay. Or they would move into 6th because their goal difference is worse than East Bengal. But they would be equal on points. 8, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. That is very, very impressive, to say the least. 23 minutes, Ash. Deep, Uwais, Osuji, Danny Osuji can't get to it. Hormi Pam loses it again, but Vibin, Eben Das. Eben Das plays it to Kevin Yoke. Kevin Yoke against Lumding. Kevin puts in the afterburners, beats Lumdin, is on the edge of the box, puts it into a dangerous area, and cleared by Pramveer. Yeah, Atsal needs to move towards the ball. Kevin Yoke creating something finally for the Blasters. First Kerala versus C management, then fans, and now team performance. Nothing's going good for them at the moment. Yeah, Siddharth, it's sad. It's sad to see where the Blasters stand at this moment in time. I've always said, and I stick to that, the Kerala Blasters FC have been, with everything that has happened around them, one of the success stories of the Indian Super League. Yes, they haven't won a trophy, but still, the way that they've created a massive fan base and interest, even sponsors and other things. Yeah, I know that the question about owners and the desire, do they really want to win or not, is there about Magnum Sports, but yeah, it would be sad to see the Blasters relegated. Lumding clears ahead of Kevin Yoke throw in for the Blasters. Naucha. Eben Das. Kevin Yoke. Eben Das keeps the ball. Ricky wins it. Oh, that's a knockout from Bijoy, but Ricky comes up again immediately. Ricky is a fighter. Ricky Shabong, experienced player. Might show stark difference between Indian and foreign players' quality. Yes, 100%. Ochut, 100%. That's visible. Again, if you've got the right set of four foreigners, you're sorted. And we saw that yesterday. Mumbai City, four foreigners who make the difference, pull it for 55, 60, 70 minutes. It's enough to challenge the best team in the league. So therefore, yeah, right set of foreigners, good coach, good strategy. That's it. Good corner. Headed out by Punjab. Vivian has to take a second touch. Ball out to Sandeep, who has space on the right. Took too much time. Waste now there. Sandeep, good cross in. And Arshdeep collects the ball. Paramveer stays away from it. First match, of course, forced in with Santos, the Brazilian centre-back, injured. Punjab don't have too many options. Paramveer, who's into the final year of his contract, and it was Punjab's strategy not to play him. Now they're doing it. They're forced to do it. Punjab moving on the right. Lumding plays it back to Bijoy. Paramveer. Paramveer plays it back to Arshdeep. Oh, Arshdeep, careful. Plays it to Paramveer. Paramveer finds Osuji. Oh, that's too powerful a shot for Lumding or for Kipdeng to get to it. But still, Dim Perez, Panagiotis Dim Perez can be happy as a coach with the performance of Punjab FC, because at the moment, if they keep this up, they will get their second win of this ISL campaign and could move to 8 points. And for them, that would mean nothing to do with relegation, because a loss today could have pulled Punjab into the wrong direction. At the moment, things are looking good. Ricky Shabong across to Uwais. Volley, but Sandeep blocks it. Katala not happy with his team. And I think if the Blasters like it or not, there needs to be a conversation of bringing in someone to save the club, a different manager, because Katala has failed in his tactics, team selections, Super Cup, and in the ISL. Paramveer lose ball to Kevin Yoke. Kevin Yoke beats Lumding. Kevin Yoke beats Bijoy. Kevin Yoke beats 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's one too many. And Paramveer steps in to rectify his own mistake. Kipgen, lovely way to take it down, but loses the ball to Hormipam. But Hormipam plays it into the feet of Danny Suhail. Mohamed Suhail. And that is terrible finish. That's the difference between Osoji and Suhail. Osuji put the ball into the back of the net, and Suhail puts it wide. Again, Hormipam, terrible mistake in a build-up. Danny Ramirez to the young winger, who does well to gain space against Ivan, but yeah, at the other end, replay, Kevin Yoke beats off Lumding. Bijoy falls nearly over. He beats Lumding, and then, yeah, that because he didn't have anyone to play, Kevin Yoke was looking for a striker. Yeah, so he missed a great opportunity. And we're nearly 30 minutes on the clock, 29 and a half to be precise. It's the drinks break. It's Kerala Blasters 0, Punjab FC 2. And that is something which is quite clear for me at the moment. If I look at the result and the way the game is going, the Blasters have to do more. And I show the replay of the goals once more. The through ball for Sjelkovic, who beats Naucha and then Ash Anwar Sheikh to put his colors ahead. And then Terrible mistake from Hormipam, and Osuji just places the ball towards the far side of the net, beating Arsh Anwar Sheikh. Katala will be sacked. Mahesh, I don't know if he will be sacked, but I think, I don't want to be talking about sackings of coaches, but looking at this game, looking at the way the Blasters are playing overall, yeah, I think his time is up. His time is over. And therefore, the Blasters now need to react if they like it or not. Falun Jai and Katala having got, double substitution, it seems like, for the Blasters. Marlon Ruz Trujillo standing there, coming in for Iban Doling. And Vibin Mohanan. Vibin and Iban off. And Jay Kitongo and Marlon Ruz Trujillo coming on. That's like throwing in the towel. Marlon Ruz Trujillo, the former German junior international, the former German under-19 Bundesliga champion. Yeah, Vibin Mohanan, also very Vibin last year would have been surely one of our best young players, but at the moment, even young Eben Das better than him. So 32 minutes on the clock, nearly on the clock, and double substitution for the Kerala Blasters. Katala throwing in the sink. And crazy to think. Hi, sir. Utsav, welcome back. What's happening to Kerala this season? I honestly don't know what is happening to the Blasters this season. Foul from Marlon Ruz Trujillo against Ricky. Utsav, they took a gamble in the... No, sorry, not Ricky, but it's Lumding, and he went down with a set. If you ask me, Utsav, they had to cut down on their budgets according to what the owners said, and then they had to look at what they're going to do, what they're not going to do, and in the end, it looks to me like they were forced into a situation of saying, okay, listen, guys, we don't have much of a budget. Let's see what we can get on the market, and then they got the players they got, and it seems to me, yeah, it's if you see now, also the Blasters fans, they're in shock. They don't know what to say, what to think, and we're talking still about the Kerala Blasters, right? I mean, okay, we're not talking about a team which are former champions or anything, but we were talking about a team which is, normally can be a top 4 team, mid-table, but at the moment, it's shocking to say, and that's the reality of things. Osuji, nice ball from Kipgen to Suhail. Mohamed Uwais. Not easy. And Blasters keep it in. Uwais, Suhail. Suhail tries to beat Artsal, but win it back. Falu, Hormipam. So if you take that as an explanation, I would leave that as an explanation regarding the Blasters. It's a sad story. It's a sad story at the moment. Sandeep now as a right back. Ball back to Arsh Anwar Sheikh. Plays it to Kevin Yoke. Marlon Ruz Trujillo. Oh, mistake. Chance for a counter-attack for Punjab. Lomding still on the ball. Plays it and doesn't get it to Mohamed Suhail, but Suhail gets to it. Long-range effort by Ricky Shabong, cleared for a corner. I would be disappointed if they get relegated. They would serve a second division. Utsav, I again, the conversation is a difficult one. Who will survive the summer? At the moment, if you ask me, I would be surprised if there's an ISL in the summer, given a lot of circumstances at the moment. So therefore, that question doesn't arise. But if I don't see them playing IFL if they get relegated. I've seen how passionate their fans base is. What's up? Yes, not only you, all of us have seen that, and it's very, very impressive to say the least. Corner for Punjab FC, Kipgen to take it. Interesting. A lot has been spoken about Mohamed Sohail, but I think Kipgen is the one youngster who has impressed me more, to say the least. Kipken to take the corner from the right. That's a good one. Cleared by the Blasters. Bijoy plays it all the way back to Arshdeep. Arshdeep high. Suji looking at it. No, Homipam clears it. Danish header. Homipam heads it to Anwar Sheikh. If they get relegated, they will probably shut down. Yes, I think so, sir. I think so. Hey, Rushabh, welcome back. And hopefully you celebrated last night's victory. Jay under pressure. Interesting piece of stats. 55 to 45% ball possession for the Blasters, but 1 to 7 attempts in favor of Punjab. And the 2-0 is actually a nice result. It could have been, oh, that was a good attempt from Danish to play through. And now quick counter. Sjelkovic. It comes over to Osuji. Kipgen. Kipgen hits the crossbar and into the goal by Danny Ramirez. It's Kerala Blasters 0, Punjab FC 3. It's getting from bad to worse for the Blasters. Another counter-attacking move which started off from an attack from the Blasters. Kipken, lovely attempt, hits the crossbar. And while Sandeep is ball watching, Danny Ramirez moves ballwards, is alert, and heads it into an empty net. This is embarrassing for the Blasters. Ash Anwar Sheikh, totally caught off guard, puts his arm up, hoping that it is offside, but yeah. Headed out by Mohamed Uwais. Sandeep to take the throw in. Jay Kitongo headed goalwards, but Arshdeep is there. Arshdeep not really tested, while Arsh Anwar Sheikh has been caught offside. Oh, Mohamed Sohail, that was a bad touch. No, doesn't keep it in. Sohail, throw in. Sandeep to take it. So International Day is one to too much of a small term like Mick. I mean, most people would go to organize how many 90-minute matches and organize a top tier club account is 1 crore. Piyush, I think I don't know what would be the tournament fees. 4-5 lakhs at most. Those numbers don't add up, and with one, you don't need to pay money to organize matches, right? So, yeah, let me not get into those conversations, right? What this all could actually factually be. Danish across to Sandeep. Kevin, you okay? Sorry, to Yesudas on the right against. Yeah, Kevin on the right, switch sides. Sandeep. Is there U23 South Championship this year? Mm, not South under 23 doesn't exist, right? Or am I wrong now? I don't think the SAF under 23 is held. Don't get me wrong, or am I wrong? No, SAF under 23 doesn't exist. But SAF wants to host an under 23. So, yeah, maybe it is held later this year. 40 plus minutes. Kerala Blasters nil, Punjab FC 3. Crazy to think that the Blasters at their home in Kalur, would be 3 goals down. Selkovic shot to Uwais. Back to Paramveer. Back to Arshdeep. Bijoy. Kipgen. Danny. And that ball is for Mohamed Suhail. Chasing. Plays it to Uwais. Uwais. Bad touch, but Osuji. And Danishbrook just clears for a throw in. Yeah, the Blasters are all over and they don't know what to do. Danny Ramirez cleared by the Blasters. Chance J. Kitongo against Paramveer. And Kitongo is rugby. Oh God. Not much to do with football. J. Kitongo. Wasn't fair on the young defender. And Kikongo doesn't look fit to me. Sorry to say that. 43rd minute. Kerala Blasters nil. Punjab FC 3. I'm actually shocked. Oh, Kitongo with the push. Yeah, that's a foul. There is a wiki page. I tried to look into sources. There was old article where staff mentioned they plan to organize including men's club and senior women's team following year, which is this year. Yeah, but again, if you're looking at men's club, how many years has men's club been happening now? Mispassed by Punjab. Kevin Yoke finds Trichio. Oh, chance maybe. Kevin blocked by Punjab. Sandeep has to fight Suhail. Falu back to his keeper, who plays it to Danish. A players get a national call-up just on the basis of physicality because Bichar has been poor not only this match but also all this season. That ball is dangerous and against the crossbar. Malum goes to Hio and blocked by Bijoy. Impact on anything. RSC game, I don't think that Bijoy has been poor. But again, the game that Khalid plays, yeah, what do you expect? Again, Khalid Jamil choosing but again, I know also people will choose players where I would say makes no sense. So it's about quality. Siraman, he kind of blatantly ignores the fact that what FS has done, not saying that FS is perfect promoting in such a way, only 3 minutes of added time, that only I'm the worst full is blatant is narcissism. Of course it is. And again, if Mick up, if you take travel costs as your main costs and accommodation, all that stuff. Farmers, I think Mick Up can be done in 25 lakhs. This could go 6-7 goal lead at this rate. Yes, Babalu's animation, it looks like it, and the Blasters are all over. Um, it's and they're now starting to fight rather than play football. Um, Sorry, it was Lumding again. That's my concern, that the Blasters have given up playing football, that they're actually now more into WWE or wrestling mode. And if and against a good team, this would have gone double digits. The Blasters are in shambles at the moment. Falun Jai looking for players to play, and then no one is giving them options. Homi Pam plays it too long for Naocha to get to it. Just a catastrophe. The Blasters are a disaster at the moment. I guess the best player on the field, Samir Selkovic for Punjab FC. Not only getting a goal, but setting a goal up, but playing in that midfield. Oops. Marlon Trujillo. Ebin Das, maybe. No, doesn't take a shot. Doesn't risk it. And that's terrible. Bija, easy to clear. Yeah, it is very difficult what the Blasters are offering tonight. Very difficult. Yeah, it is. Raj, it is sad to see. Headed out by Lumding. The Blasters. Oh, chance to break now for Punjab. Look, keep getting important clearance by Homipam. But somehow Punjab get the ball back. Suhail ahead of Sandeep. Yeah, but earns at least a foul. It's a shame. At the moment, it's a shame to see what the Blasters are playing. This is not good enough. And yeah, Raj, I've said this. I think Katala needs to be changed. Kevin Yoke once again beats 1-2-3 men on the byline, into the box, headed out by Ricky. Osuji does well. Mohamed Uwais with his long striding. Mohamed Suhail back to Uwais. Ball in the middle to Danny, and that would have been a fourth. Ooh, was that offside? Was Mohamed Uwais offside? Lucky there, the Blasters. We're already above the 3 minutes of added time. If you're liking this live watch along, do leave a like behind, share it with other people. And as it is halftime at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Kalur, it's a debacle in the making for the Kerala Blasters, because they are 0-3 behind at the halftime break against Punjab FC, who deservingly leads 3-0. It could have been 4 just before the break. And Raj says, when your manager says we're not looking for win, then what the bloody hell are you doing here? Yeah, Raj, there's a lot of things that he said, oh, you know what, we've got a smaller budget than them or this. It doesn't matter what your budget is, right? What you're playing here to win. And this is what I find very, very dangerous. If I see this Punjab, of course, if they win, move to 8 points, and the Blasters stay on 1. Mohammedan Sporting, of course, with a small Kolkata derby on Monday, supposedly today, but pushed to Monday. I don't see any difference between Kawase foreigners and Indian players. Pavlos, that would not be right. I think Kevin Yoke is trying. He doesn't have the support. I think Falun Jai is also a decent player. Yeah. Jake Tongo, terrible, terrible. Yeah, desperate buy, clearly evident. Bartomeu missing. Marlon Trujillo has had his moments, but not. Mateus Hernandez not even being used at the moment. So that's another thing. And then, of course, our Indian players have to be questioned at the Blasters, right? So, yeah, Blasters have foreigners. I don't see any difference. Yeah, Raj, as I said, I think Falun Jai is better, and Kevin Yoke as well. But again, are they they're better than the Indians, but the Indians are even worse. So that's the problem. Relegation battle between Sporting Blasters looks like it at the moment. If I look at the table, again, Delhi might also be in the mix if they don't start winning games. But if I look at Odisha yesterday, right, I don't see Odisha getting into the relegation battle. Interkashi for me is too strong. Even Chennai is too good. So I think, I don't need to look at Northeast, and the rest, of course, is looking rather upwards. So it is between Sporting Club Delhi, Kerala Blasters, Modern Sporting, and then the interesting part is what can Sporting Club Delhi do? Because if they had won early this week, then we would be having a different conversation. But the reality is at that stage, what are we talking about, and where are we? But to me, yeah, it's crazy to think what is happening. Let's look at the next matches. The next round of matches are very, very interesting. Again, East Bengal play Mohammedan Sporting tomorrow, and then sorry, on Monday, and tomorrow the match is Chennai, and it was FC Goa, and Intakashi was Bangalore FC. So those could also impact the thing. But then the interesting part is 5th of April, very, very interesting. Sporting Club Delhi versus Kerala Blasters, going to be very, very crucial. That game is going to be very, very crucial. If Delhi win it, then most probably they're out of the biggest problems. Delhi were out of relation, they're way ahead of Blasters. They're showing now. Raj, showing and getting results is something different. Delhi have good foreigners now. Yes, they have, but again, the results isn't there. Attendance says a lot, Raj, and that's the sad part. To me, as I've said, for me, this is a lack of fan culture. Then, if your team is struggling the way it is, and the Blasters are struggling big time at the moment, then you as a Blasters fan, forget your criticism of the management justified, criticism of coach justifies, criticism of your players justified, but your club is fighting for survival. Then, to me, if you are a real Blasters fan, you should be there. You need to support your team. Be critical, talk critically. But to me, you're not there to support your team, back your players. Why are these being on being postponed because of Eid celebrations? Yes, because of Eid, Kolkata police couldn't provide security at the Solid, or Bidan Nagar police couldn't provide security at the Solid Stadium. TGP shouldn't be coach of Curiosity, could be, maybe not. Same for other clubs also. Why do you mean cowards, Hannibal? Why do you mean cowards? That would be my question to you. Why would you say that they're cowards? Right. So for me, the Blasters are in a very difficult phase, and yeah, let's see what happens in the second 45. Reminder: 16 likes so far. Please do like this video, share with others, and we stand at the moment at 3,966 subscribers. 34 more, and then we are at the 4,000 mark. So hopefully we will have that achieved before the end of the month. I did something overnight of Mohun Bagan versus Mumbai City FC. Proud game yesterday for everyone who's close to Mumbai City. A great game, great result, and yeah, the title race is on. 6K attendance, there's a game. It would look good on TV, but not. Yeah, it should 100%. But again, I hate the sympathy technique where most people say that I put my last property for loan, and with that we're going to cooks. It's virtually some days. Piyush, again, is it true? Is it not true? That's your first question, right? I mean, I could go around and say, listen, the little money that I've had, I've always spent on football and done the things that I have, and I've done it actually, right? These people claim it, but they haven't done it. They still have lakhs cross somewhere in the side. Yet all over people from Kerala booked buses for Hong Kong match. Let's see, Raj, same country, is capital, you don't have football stadium. Yeah, Raj, we do actually, but that is in shambles. That's the Ambedkar. So that's the reality of India in the year 2026. Um, guys, I'm just getting something which I need to attend to. I'll just go offline quickly. I'll try and be back.